So how did you guys meet then?
Well, I thought I saw him on Tinder, and you know, as you do, you're like, no. Oh, I recognize that guy, and I swiped no on him.
Accidentally? Or?
Yeah, accidentally.
Hello and welcome to House of Influence. We're on the sofa today. I'm Talina and I'm here with Nick and Ant. Hi boys.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having
In
us.
front of our sparkly background.
I know, it's
Brand
so
new.
cute. I love it. I'm already here for it.
Yeah. So you are a bit of a fitness king.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit.
You guys really flattering my ego this morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had a few compliments on the way in from your staff, so.
And then Nick, you are a bit of a social media wizard and a big YouTuber.
Yeah, so I do a lot of the entertaining, but also a lot of the behind the scenes businessy stuff behind social media, you know.
You calling me not funny? You do the
Not at all.
entertaining?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's all me.
You're
He's
the
just-
funny one.
He's just the muscles.
The one that looks pretty.
Yeah.
Talking of like muscles and like body and stuff like that. For you guys? What's like the perfect body shape?
A six-pack helps, obviously.
Have you got a
Yeah.
six pack or is
Yeah.
it 2, 1, 3?
Oh, I've got an 8-pack actually. But two of them, like I have.
Prove it.
Hey.
Let's just get it out.
Maybe later.
If you guys are lucky, you're for a treat.
Yeah, at the end.
Y'all want to see a 1-pack? Check out mine.
And mine.
Right?
Yeah. And what about you? What's like the ideal body shape you're in?
Well, I like kind of the mesomorph, like skinny waist, big shoulders.
Yeah.
I like my own. I don't like massive muscles.
Yeah.
More athletic.
No.
But then I like a skinny lad as well. You know?
Not the worst I've ever been called, so there you go.
So how did you guys meet then?
Well, I thought I saw him on Tinder, and you know, as you do, you're like,
thought?
no. Oh, I recognize that guy, and I swiped no on him.
Accidentally? Or?
Yeah, accidentally.
Hope so. On purpose.
I researched his YouTube, and then I researched his Instagram, because I sort of knew him. I saw him on YouTube 2 months before, and then he clicked on his story, and he was in my hometown, and then I had to message him.
But I think like Instagram is like actually a great place to meet people, especially for the
Oh
gay
yeah,
community.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like I have so many gay friends and they're like, yeah, I meet loads of guys or loads of women on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't meet anyone on Instagram.
You're wrong.
You're liking the wrong posts.
Somebody else told me that what they do is they wait until a story comes up that they can reply to, and then they reply.
That's actually really good.
But that's a long game, you know?
It is.
And
They
you
have to pose,
you guys had to act quickly, right? Because you lived in America. Is that correct?
Canada.
Canada, sorry.
T.
That's fine. I get it all the time. It's fine.
Let's go back. You lived in Canada.
Yeah, right.
So you lived in Canada and you obviously lived in the UK. So
Yeah.
how did that work at first with the long distance?
It was long distance for 5 months, and then we really obviously liked each other. He got a 2-year visa here after 5 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moved into like my uni halls and
You moved into his uni hall.
yeah, for a little
Well,
bit.
basically, because I didn't know what I was doing, so I just wanted to move. I mean, I've been to London like quite often before, not just 5 months before.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like for a year before that. And I really liked London, so I knew I wanted to live here. But he lived somewhere outside London that I didn't know about. But I thought it was like the same thing everywhere, but it's not. So I decided to move here by myself and whatever. But
Yeah. I obviously
yeah.
didn't like it either, so I moved here as well.
Okay, great. And it's worked out.
Yeah, now it's
Yeah,
worked out.
exactly. Yeah.
So you have 2 million YouTube subscribers. How did you manage that? Because that's pretty epic.
I think what I did was he wasn't even there for like 500,000 of it. No, but no. So I just tend to I was always followed trends. So I went from like reacting to Musical.ly to then even doing DIY slime, and that's where I gained most of my followers from. And then I just wanted to branch off that, and my audience liked it because they kind of grew up with me in a way. So they kind of like the LGBT stuff, and then I started doing couple stuff as well, and now I'm just doing couple content.
Yeah.
Right now.
One thing thing I love about you guys as well on social media is that you're both really authentic. Like it
Thank
seems
you.
like it's the real you. Like you guys give a lot of insight into your relationships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you think this is like a really important thing in this world right now, where a lot of people on social media aren't authentic, especially with Instagram filters, because you don't actually know what anyone looks like anymore.
It's a I was gonna say catfish. Yeah.
But no, I think it helps so many people out if you're just real. Like, I mean, gosh, everyone has so many problems.
Well, you know what? Sorry, I want to cut you off.
Especially you.
Right. But I feel like the most popular creators now, if you look at like, I mean, anyone that's Tana Mojo, I mean, anyone, they're all very authentic. They Shane Dawson like shows their real self without filters, and people like that because it's relatable. If they can't relate to you, then they're just gonna follow you because they want to be like you. That's not like the the best approach to go by.
But have you guys then struggled at all with like kind of trolls and people who are kind of against gay couples and stuff like that? Because there's a lot of people out there like that.
Yeah, definitely.
We've had a few situations. I mean, online you always see it. Well, you kind of filter it. You look at all the replies and stuff in the first couple hours, and it's usually the really nice people. After that, you get the trolls.
But for people that are going through something similar and are getting kind of abused online, what tips would you give to people to stay strong?
You honestly just concentrate on the real ones that matter. Those are the nice ones, and also take it on the chin, because negative comments may actually help you improve. So if they comment on like constructive criticism, don't get angry about that. But at the end of the day, if someone's going to be horrible to you online, then they've obviously got something internal, like an issue there.
But also on a business side of it, if the more comments you get, the more engagement you get, and then the higher you rank. So people to do is probably delete like those comments and be like, oh no, delete. But if you keep them, you'll get more engagement and more likes.
So from a business perspective, it's actually good to keep the negative comments.
I always accept my spam like nasty comments because it just gives me more privilege.
And then your fans reply to them.
Because then people reply to them that actually do like you, and then it just starts argument. But that's just like conversation. So Instagram sees that as like engagement. They're like, oh, we love it.
I also want to ask you guys as well. You guys are obviously big kind of ambassadors, if I'm going to put it, for the LGBTQ community. Yeah. And with your YouTube channel, there's a lot of that. So what do you want to use your voices for?
Just to normalize it, I think. I mean, we're getting there in 2020, of course. I just want to show people that the ups and downs, really, about being relatable. Like, there's so many people online sugarcoating it. People that will never experience it because they're in certain countries where it's banned. Just giving people that hope, and because I didn't realize we were doing that until like a year into doing YouTube with him, and then just so many stories came out. Just
people like contacting you.
You
Like
know, I can't come out, but I live through you guys. So that's why we do it, I guess.
I mean, and not only those comments, but also those that are willing to get into long distance relationships now because they've seen us do it. So we get a lot of stories of people that even live in London that moved here as well because they found someone through social. So like we just hear all these long distance stories.
That's so
So we
nice.
gave people hope, I guess, in a way. But we didn't even know we were doing.
We were at a restaurant the other day eating, and a fan comes up to us and says, "I moved to England because of your videos, your long distance relationship," and he moved here. He's been here for like a few months, and he saw us, and that's all he wanted.
I also want to, you kind of mentioned people coming to you who are struggling to come out and stuff. Did you guys ever, like, was that a big thing for you?
For me, I probably made it more of a big deal than it was. I think that's a lot of things, like that was my mistake. Made a big deal and then cried about it and stuff to my parents, but in reality it's not a big deal, is it?
No.
Yeah, but I mean it is a scary thing, and it's like it took both of us like longer than most people.
Gosh, many years.
Do you guys have like a tip that you could give to people who are in that position?
Yeah, I do. So you got to know your situation. Like Nick said, if you have a feeling that your parents might not like it, the people around you, you have to think about a second option. If they say no, they kick you out, worst case scenario. Just got to make sure you're safe and you have a place to go.
Just try to connect to someone in your family that you know would understand, and then get advice from them, because I just can't understand every family situation, you know what I mean? So I don't want to give bad advice, so what I always say is just talk to someone that you're closest to in your family that you know will understand, and then ask them what they would do and like.
Yeah, communication is important.
That's what I did. I talked to my sister first, and then she was like, "Yeah, they'll be fine with it." And then that's when I asked my parents.
That's great.
So,
yeah. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I want to ask you now. We have some house questions.
Oh yeah.
Which we like to ask. And there's a quick fire question, so you can kind of answer with the first thing that comes to mind. Nick, out of all of the influencers you follow, who are you most inspired by and recommend to follow?
Definitely Shane Dawson. I've just watched him forever, and he does like amazing docu-series on YouTube, and he's just amazing. So funny.
Great. And what do you love and hate about social media?
Oh gosh, the ego and narcissism that comes out of people's mouths because of their situation being online. And I love being able to connect with just such a huge audience that you can, I guess, help out.
And do you have a daily habit of yours that you do to make you feel good?
Eat. Is that bad? Well, okay, sorry. Eat like good shit, not like vegetables. Yeah.
Like this.
I wasn't gonna ask, but can I?
Yeah.
And the pineapple as well.
Yeah,
How do you cut that open?
It's balanced, you know.
Okay,
Sweets and
yeah,
pineapples.
just both. Okay, great.
This is a bit of an awkward question to ask you both. I'm going to ask you both this one. So if you could take a celebrity or influencer out on a date, who would it be?
You go first. I want to hear your answer.
Are you a celebrity?
No, not you.
And no.
Zac Efron.
Okay, where would you take Zach?
Well, I just think he's cool, really. It's not like I want to date him or anything.
No, okay, but okay, if you want a friend date him, where would you take him?
Oh gosh, to the gym.
Boring.
Okay, what about you, Nick?
Okay, I'll say Justin Bieber because we're both Canadian. We can like get along through that. But also like I can like maybe fix him up a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like in the nicest way possible.
Yeah. And then Nick, do you have one follower that you'd like to give out a shout out to, like somebody that follows you?
All of our Anthony and Nick fan accounts out there. Thank you.
Excellent.
That's
And
cute.
finally, would you guys like to nominate somebody that you know to be on the show?
Max White, he will be
Max
funny.
Wyatt would be funny on
He
here,
would be
yeah.
funny. You know
He's funny.
Max?
No.
Oh, he's just a goofy lad. He's funny.
He does fitness as well, so
Yeah.
if you want more big guys on here, that's fine.
Excellent. All right, and we're gonna finish now by playing a game.
Okay.
So basically, let me just try something out. So,
Okay.
I want you to put these headphones on.
Okay.
I'm gonna play a song, and then Nick, I want you to say a sentence, and he has to guess what you're saying.
Oh, I've done. Okay.
Just, yeah,
Okay, so sorry.
It's like the whisper
God.
challenge.
What
Oh,
am I
nice.
doing?
I love eating nuggets.
What do you say?
I love feeling pumpkins.
I do, but no.
You said I love eating nuggets.
Oh, very close.
Okay, now swap.
Okay, that was very good music. It's a good beat.
Travis Scott.
You guys could hear it over there. Think about my ears.
No, sorry, turn it on there. Okay, ready?
I'm in love with the plant behind you.
I'm okay. Wait, can I take these off?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I yelling? That's why. I'm like,
Take them off now.
hi. Okay.
Nothing different then.
I'm loving. See, I understood a word, but it's in French because I
It would not be
I don't think
French.
he would have said that. That's the thing. So I'm not. It's not worth it. No, because you wouldn't have said that. I don't know. I love something. I'm loving. P.
He said, I'm loving the plant behind
Oh.
Yeah.
P. I got it.
you. P, I'm
Yeah.
loving P.
No.
That's
I'm
it. Alright, well thank you so much guys. I hope you enjoyed
Thanks for
chatting
having
with
us.
I've loved talking to you.
It's been a crack.
And where can everyone find you on Instagram?
At Antsy Fitness.
And at Nick Totito.
Excellent, and we are Hoy at We Are Hoy on Instagram.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.